Hey y'all, happy Mask Monday. I'm here with some oldies but goodies. These masks were created by Trick or Treat Studios a long time ago, but they've been out of stock for a long time, so we unfortunately weren't able to include them in our Universal Monsters video, so I wanted to just feature them now that we have them back in stock. Okay, so this is the Man of a Thousand Faces, Lon Chaney, as he appears in Phantom of the Opera. It's probably my favorite silent film, and this is my favorite makeup of all time, I would say. Lon Chaney is famous for doing his own makeup, and he just did an amazing like out-of-the-kit makeup on this one with this like crazy upturned nose and this brow and all these wrinkles. And I just think like his expression as well, like the mouth and that nose combination is just like one of the most iconic monster designs that I can think of. And Justin did an amazing job at replicating it for this sculpt, for this mask. And I think it was also heavily inspired by the Don Post masks of the 60s and 70s. They did probably like 4 or 5 different Phantom of the Opera masks over the years, and they were all really cool. And this one I think is kind of a really good combination of all of them. And one thing I think is a callback to those Don Post masks is how the skin tone is kind of yellow. It's not like a typical skin tone, it's more yellow with like underspray of like this kind of light maroon to fill in the details. And also for the hair, they did a really good job of kind of following how it looks in the movie. There's not a lot of hair in the movie. A lot of people, like when they see the back of this mask, they think it's weird that it has this big blank spot. And when they look at the top of the mask, there's like a solid inch of like blank bald space in between the 2 strands. But that's how it looks in the movie, and that's how Don Post did their masks as well. So I'm glad that Trick or Treat Studios decided to go with that. Okay, so we're gonna fast forward just a little bit in time to when they did talk in movies, and we're gonna take a look at Dracula. Okay, so this is Bela Lugosi as he appears in Dracula. It's his most famous role, and he actually only played Dracula twice, once as Dracula and then once in Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, but he played characters very similar to Dracula throughout his career, including Armand Tesla from my favorite vampire film, Return of the Vampire. If you haven't seen that movie, it's definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of Bela Lugosi and vampires. It also has one of the coolest werewolves of all time in that film. Casey did an amazing job sculpting Bela Lugosi for this mask. He kind of has like this like upturned like eyebrow, kind of cocky look to him that I really like. And also the way that Tot's harem is, I think it's like one piece. I don't know if it's fun for what it is, but it's like a piece that gets glued on. And I think that it's a good choice because it helps you to keep the hair really slicked back. This isn't a mask you want to like tease the hair out. You really want to kind of keep it very slick. And I think that the hairline on this looks really good. The paint job is mostly white with like an undertones of like blue and purple, and his lips are purple. And I think that it's the right choice for production to make him white, but I would like to make like a really pale skin tone version of him in the future. But to have this sculpt from Casey for this price is super cool. Casey's a really awesome guy and an incredible sculptor. I would love to see him do another Bela Lugosi mask, maybe Igor from Son of Frankenstein. Yeah, it's a great mask, and again, another older mask, but I just wanted to show this one off because we hadn't had it in the store for a long time. Okay, that's going to do it for this week's Mask Monday. I hope you enjoyed the Universal Monsters Oldies But Goodies segment. These are 2 of my favorite masks and 2 of the first ones I ever purchased from Trick or Treat Studios. So let us know if you have them yet, what other Universal Monster masks you'd like to see Tots make. Like, share, subscribe, visit us at nightmaretoys.com, and we'll see you next week for another Mask Monday.